All right, in the comment section, just let me know what is your view about the market. Meanwhile, let's just see up to what level market has corrected. It's a recent high. And if I see here, market is corrected up to 618 level, and from here it's just taking support and little bit it is moving towards the upside. I'll mark that zone as of now. We'll look into all the data, then we will decide. Global market data is not reflecting. Okay, let's see BTC. BTC is given a pullback. And what is the liquidation zone for BTC? Almost it's not yet reached the liquidation zone. Before that itself, if people have added position later point, that is something that we need to look at. 1,08,188. 1,08,188 is somewhere here, this range. Why is this global market data not reflecting? From the upper level, market is showing correction of 50%. Yeah, good evening, Pranav sir, good evening. Now here BTC is correcting from kind of 50% range. Here there is some kind of demand in the market. This US market data I'm not getting. Let me check it in trading view. S&P 500. Very big gap down. Very big opening. Very big gap down opening in S&P 500. Dow Jones. Very big gap down. So the sentiment as of now is kind of negative in terms of US market. Let's see if there is any kind of news or anything as such. S&P manufacturing index. So this is okay. This 7:30 we have this manufacturing business. This report this is very important. 7:30 we have that. Until then, this market is sustaining above the zone. And Seoul also, it is somewhat near the buying pressure zone. But US market, such a big gap down. This also is from 618 level itself. So little lower end. Ethereum also, I think it's come up to 6 level zone. So if that is the case, then this market might be up to somewhat ready up to that zone. US market is negative. Ethereum is holding on. Little bit time we will give, because this is kind of trying to form a bearish flag pattern also. This is the base. In case market sustains above the zone, then maybe a bit of momentum towards the upside is possible. Liquidation in Ethereum we will see. Liquidation is somewhere near 4,200. 4,200. This low. Here we have liquidation. Ethereum, that's what I'm saying, sir. As of now, it's kind of forming bearish flag pattern, but this is an important support. Market is holding on within this range. So will it give a upside spike is what I want to see. But liquidation is there at the bottom. For liquidity, will it come? So both the side movement is possible. At this point of time, it is in no trading zone. Sol also holding on strongly at a level. So US market only is kind of creating unnecessary pressure. Little bit crypto market can move in opposite direction if people have entered 20-second low, previous low, market has come into. So Ethereum, we will try 200 quantity. I'll place an order. Stop loss will be this pullback little bit. It might create problem. Okay. So my job is to trail the stop loss as much as possible and go little below the zone. I'll keep up to the zone. It moves also. Market has corrected enough. Why is it not pasting? I don't know. Anyways, 4367 type 4367. Reduce the stop loss for this trade. Now here it might give a pullback. This one little bit liquidity sweep is happening. It gives a moment. Bottom also it's not come down for liquidity. That's the problem. That's why as much as possible stop loss has to be small is what I'm thinking. I'll switch to 1 minute time frame. See again for liquidated the zone. %, of this candle sustenance. Okay. The zone little bit spike, it removed any random sellers looking at double bottom that have already made profit here during this fall. So they are so much worried, means that is something which I'm not able. Confusion is there, that is there. But US market, when I saw, it was near the, where is it? US market was near the support zone, previous support zone, this area. Okay, so big gap down, people will think about squaring off position, because of which little bit market can give a pullback. That pullback is what, based on the sentiment, if people are thinking of squaring off position also, I want to carry forward. Trump is going to speak at 11:30. Superb. I don't know what Mr. Taco is going to say. 5 minutes. It's kind of fine. Or our stop loss I have reduced for this trade. Left it as it is. 90% of this candle if it sustains also. What about Solana? BTC, Solana and all was near, say I was telling, no, if BTC goes, it might go up to this zone. This area is a bit of selling pressure zone. Here only I could have taken. Sol also, it was near buying zone. It might move up to this zone I had discussed. In Ethereum I have taken. Are you aware of copy trading in crypto? Exchange like Binance and other good exchanges have copy trading. Users copy your account. Please try to do it, sir. They copy my account. Binance, is it registered? I don't think so. Other things and all are, I don't think they and all are FIO registered. Modi, Trump, resistance, put support. Okay. Now I'll reduce the stop loss for this trade. Okay, so that it's kind of becomes a risk-free situation for us. $9 risk, $90 if we get, that will be our profit. It's not able to break this level, you see, that is one concern, so I've reduced the stop loss. In case it's going too much close to the target, then maybe yes, I can extend the target by trailing the stop loss to maximum. Until then, very small risk we will take here. What is the global market doing? Holding on now. Dow Jones, S&P 500 breakout people will enter, so little bit correction again in S&P 500. S&P 500 is kind of near the supporting zone only. You consider this as support in S&P 500. This zone is the support. As of now, if it goes below the support, then it's a headache. And Dow Jones, I feel this zone is the resistance. Okay, as long as market sustains above this zone, it is just a pullback, creating confusion before the market falling, right? So here it is a kind of negative situation only. This one is still, data is not reflecting. I will look into it. So slowly moving traders. BTC and all, already it's moving till the morning. I gave you this resistance, you see. Nice fall from there. Nicely all short covering is happening here in BTC. That only I could have. This one also, I don't know how many people entered the Solana setup, this Ethereum setup I had given. How many people took the trade? Or am I just giving it to you guys? Yeah, it's registered with India. It's legal. I will check it out first. Only if it is legal, we will discuss about it. Sir, I have a question in today's Nifty trade. Yesterday's Friday's low. Little bit Nifty Bank Nifty. Later we can speak. Is there went to next setup is the buyers at. So shouldn't we have tried put little bit for me? You see this resistance what morning I had discussed, perfectly market was respecting this resistance. I wanted to do one attempt on the bearish side. Look, okay, up to this zone it was very tempting for me, but bank nifty, right, it was kind of near the buying pressure zone. Okay, so in case bank nifty from the buying pressure zone, if it moves up and then nifty also will follow, there we will have some problem like that. I was thinking that is the reason. Target little bit I have extended, stop loss I've kept cost to cost. So this is a risk-free trade. This target, if you want to book, you can book it there. Okay, little bit for me also. See, so perfectly we were waiting for the resistance, and I think later also support zone market will come. I was discussing about the buying pressure zone in bank nifty where and all selling was happened, that also I was factoring in, but somewhat psychological wise one upside movement was still pending is what it was running. I did not realize this was the upside move which was pending before the correction. Okay, there a bit of mistake I did. That is where for me things messed up. See, this target market has achieved. Now we will just switch to 1 minute time frame. Okay, what we get after that is just bonus for us. Stop loss near the target I have kept. This one is okay. This, whoever wants to book, you can book, because this one is a pressure zone, of course. So we will just trail. The target was here, I've shifted the target here. Okay, so stop loss from here, what was there, I've got it to here. So this is a pressure zone. Who wants to book means you can book. Good evening, could you please teach me strategies of Nifty option, please? Is it playable? If it is payable, it is okay, but I want to learn concept how to predict. See, first you have to be very strong with basics. Okay, so basics you become. Now this zone already target I've kept. Whatever I get apart from this is bonus. I know this area again sellers can re-enter. In BTC I feel, yeah, that also has reached the, sorry, BTC, it has given a breakout. It's near the resistance. Market might tend to correct, but almost near the, okay, done. We booked the profit here exactly where we planned, so around $92 profit. Okay, done. We will wait for some more time and we will look into one more trade. How many people? Mine booked. What about you guys? No, BTC is near this resistance, right? That is one concern for me. As long as BTC sustains above the resistance, how to plan it? Solana also is near the resistance, how to plan? Correction market has done kind of, nice area. Done, thanks. Okay, who and all booked, fine. We'll take a bit of break and see one more setup. BTCs, we'll look at the chart in trading view, because that's where all the levels I have marked and kept. This is sustaining around those kind of pressure zone. This one is near resistance. BTC has given breakout. If BTC has given breakout, then where is the liquidity for BTC? BTC liquidity is there near 1,13,003, 1,11,400, 1,11,400, 1,400, 500 range. Anyone, let's say they have taken bearish trade, of course for us and exit, you guys would have done it already. Fresh entry, anyone would have taken in the market, looking at this breakdown, all of them, it is trapped, and additional movement also market has given. After going almost near previous low, then market has reversed. So that's an interesting area from where market has reversed. We will mark the zone and keep as of now. And we will see in case we get any reversal trade, we will factor in that. This one setup though over. We have booked the profit and left. It's fine. Now here, for me, I will not enter one more bullish trade because no clarity about continuation. When the index is moving, this can move. That is a different story. Ethereum is near selling zone. Trade taken in Solana booked 1:2. Okay. Trade was, see, you guys, when you look at Solana, you think this is 5 points, right? But if you're taking like 100 quantity also, risk also, 5 points movement means it's like $500 profit. So in this, it is a bit risky also, but when you get this one, based on this one, you have to, manage your this one. What I mean to say is, lot size, you guys who's beginner, right, in BTC, if you're taking 200 300 here, you don't have to do that much. At the beginning stage, you can start with 25 30 40 like that quantity. If you try only with that, let's say this one moved by 5 points, if you have taken 50, also close to $200 to $30 you would have made in this, right? 16 to 20,000. And for that, risk reward what you take also will be a bit small itself. Ethereum is at selling zone, traders, as of now. This previous setup only is market is forming, but other index is continuously giving breakout and moving up, no? So BTC, we will see the zone, how it reacts. Or rest, all of these things are not important. Here at the upper zone, will it correct or not, we will see. So you see, this is support zone, it's holding on little bit. I thought it will hunt the stop loss. Again, it's holding on. Soul is fine, but I think this is still, oh, this also has come above the resistance. Let me see once. Dow Jones, next upper level for Dow Jones will be this area, this only. But smoothly it is continuously moving. All the index is moving. I don't know, before 7:30 we have some kind of news, right? What news is that? Yes, manufacturing. Manufacturing employment, this we have. So market, it is a important thing, right? So market is kind of waiting for that data to come out. Anyone who's keeping a track of that, as soon as it comes out, just let us know. Based on news based and all, for me also it is difficult to trade. Price action, stop loss hunting means for me things are a bit easy and smooth. We'll wait for one more setup, traders. Setup 1 is done. Setup 2, this correction, this will be a risky trade. Actually, I want to take one trade here, but the entire market is kind of moving towards the upside. So this one, maybe let's say I try for a pullback also. The index, what is it doing? Watching 400 zone. 20 ETH. ETH liquidity is still there at the bottom. the yellow line what you see here, that is where a lot of liquidity is there. On top, liquidity is kind of taken care of in BTC, almost near liquidity zone that is there, and Sol will have little more space. Will it move up to that zone? Difficult to judge. Another 2 points in Sol. BTC, Ethereum is giving the setup. Did BTC reach the target? It's about to reach this target. Let me see. Continuous rally in this also picking up. This one is picking up. Nasdaq also near the support zone only. It's giving a pullback. In Nasdaq, is there any Nasdaq? I feel this zone 21,170 to 200 zone. This can be a pullback area. So little bit careful. This can turn a bit of correction we can expect here is what I'm thinking. So if that is the case, another index, this too is continuously moving. This can go up to 105.6. 05.6. If it moves up, if it sustains below this zone later, we will look into it, because this is also the resistance zone. 2 times. See, initially when I gave you this resistance area, right, when we discussed about this resistance, many people don't know that can be a resistance, right? But now if market forms double top, that zone, as long as it breaks, again people will think about entering bearish trade to trap them again. A momentum towards the upside is possible. That is why exactly near this resistance, after this move, I'm not entering right now. Same thing if you see in BTC, this is the resistance. 2 times people thought, okay, initially they did not know. After this, they knew this was the resistance. Here, breakout means people will be entering bullish trade. To create pressure for those bullish traders, market can tend to reverse. Sometimes our resistance zone will act as support, right? That is one problem. Ethereum is the only one which is holding on. Too far from resistance also. What if I take a very small risk in this? 14 points. And market is continuously bullish. I'm thinking of bearish trade. So that is why at least a zone I need where I can confidently think, let me enter a bearish trade. Later point of time, if market breaks that zone, that time maybe I can go as per the bullish trend. That's what I have been thinking. So on resistance, people will enter, means again it will move up. Nasdaq is facing resistance. Nasdaq is facing resistance near the zone what I discussed. little bit confusion is there. I'll give 2 minutes time and then I will decide what I will do next. Okay. I've not read any comments so far, so I'll read it out. Yeah, ISM manufacturing PMI in 6 minutes. 1 more minute. Okay. If you get the data, we will look into the next setup. This setup I've not taken. I want to take that setup, but little bit. This is actually a very nice area. Risk is also very, very small. But other index, what is it doing? I don't. It moved about that soon. Okay. BTC basically would have taken out all the liquidity, is my understanding. Okay, all the liquidity grabbing and BT. Only now this will not work. Liquidity grabbing is done here. Ethereum. What's known as that? When Ethereum is playing games in the zone only, it is a problem. I'm planning to take a bearish trade. I'm exactly waiting for some kind of confirmation, any kind of candle or something like that. So again, if it gives a breakout, BTC, what is the risk? Risk is 3370, 400 points. The index gave me one proper reversal. Okay. And this one or BTC has moved nicely. Well, they can BTC. This taken a bearish trade in BTC. Take this. Now our job is to, once we get the moment, this candle has to close. At least up to 1.8. So let's let it be. Anyone has looked at the news? Any update on the news? Ethereum, BTC both were near the selling pressure zone. Ethereum is here. It is. Correcting Ethereum. Hopefully the market doesn't reverse from here. During this upside move, it has taken out all the liquidity. No other stop loss hunting to attract people. Market would have given movement. So once it gets the liquidity, buyers would have entered to hunt their stop loss. Market has to correct. So that is the logic. I'll reduce the SL. Should I reduce up to 250? That's it. This is holding on here. Bullish. BTC, it's coming near buying. Resistance can act as support. That level as the Ethereum only gave a better movement. Anyways, around $48-50 now. Should I again? This is the buying zone. Resistance can act as support, right? That's what I mean to say. So risk to reward, we will see. Risk is 49, reward is 145, which is a decent risk reward. Okay. Please explain today's Nifty setup. Today Nifty, which setup you are talking about? Now for me, here I had taken one setup. I was saying, right, 54,090 would be the zone where market can tend to reverse. By then in my premium chart, stop loss got hit. After that, market reversed here. This reversed here. So that time little bit problem I got here, and I expected Bank Nifty to fill the upper zone resistance. After that failing, here market came to buying zone. I said avoid here. Later if it gives additional move, you can look for bearish. When it gave a movement here, I had discussed Nifty can go up to the support, even though Bank Nifty is near the main supporting zone. So here, this main supporting zone, Bank Nifty was holding. Bank Nifty also broke the zone. So I did not take this bearish trade because setup was close to after 2 o'clock, right? This moment. So I said, before speaking about this setup, you see here, this is the expectation, but Nifty though has so much space to move. 2 p.m. what trade to take as per my rule. After 2 o'clock my psychology doesn't sit in the market, so I don't take trade. Before 2 o'clock only I complete, but I kept you guys informed. I'm not taking this trade because it is 2 o'clock. Little bit rules I follow for myself, not trading after 2 o'clock, or in case 2 continuous loss, I should not be taking the third trade. Like this rules I follow, so that's very important for me. So I strictly followed that. Our support and resistance level worked nicely. It is just that because of my a bit of wrong calculation, I was not able to capture nice movement. Sad part is my wife is capturing all the movement based on the same setup. This one again. Liquid. Sorry. BTC job is done. And also how much stop loss we can reduce. We have reduced the stop loss only and kept for this trade. Today 9th strategy worked well nicely on call side. Okay. Backtest traders, 30 days you backtest. 1 day profit, 1 day loss. Don't worry about that. I've given you the strategy. I've asked you to do it for 30 days. Take 30 days result, then you decide. This is only I could have got it cost to cost. Kind of pull back. Stop loss is small, target is reasonable, so nothing else for me to do in this trade. So I'll just leave it as it is. Did the news come out? Only now it will stop working. Focus. Actual manufacturing price change. So this one, if it has reduced compared to the last thing, that means the cost has reduced, means inflation also should have reduced based on that data. Things, if it is getting expensive only, it is a negative thing for the market. So I've reduced, I think around 10-12 points is what I've kept as the SL for this trade. 2.5 minutes for this candle to close. At least 3-4 minutes. Switch to 1 minute time frame. It's kind of forming a low high formation. It's forming. It corrects also maximum up to this zone. From here it has to give a reversal if the sellers are very strong and they want liquidity at the bottom. I was saying that problem is that our resistance level, once it breaks, it will act as support. So that is what is happening at this zone right now. So the risk I have kind of completely reduced here to $23. How much more should I reduce? Leave it. Ethereum only traders. Ethereum only little bit peacefully more nice. Less headache because it was nowhere near support or resistance. This was selling zone. Here only simply I could have planned in BTC. This candle closing here or within the zone and all is a problematic thing only. It has to close somewhere below the zone. Only then things will be a bit better. Or else again, this might take my stop loss. Again, later it might correct, or from the zone only it will bounce. Like that issues I will face. So it's just closed 50% of this candle. So they're trying to hold on to the market. Near cost to cost only we are. Stop loss is very small. Risk is low. Only thing is Ethereum is correcting from that zone that I should have taken, that I kind of avoided. Anyways, whoever entered this trade with me, let me know. One thing, after we complete the course, then only can. One thing regarding paid course, after completing price action trading and stop loss hunting, then only we can join private group. Is that correct? No, sir. After you purchase the course, you send a WhatsApp message to the number that you are seeing on the screen. Okay, with the purchase invoice, you will get access to the course content. Sorry, you will get access to the private group. The main reason you have access to the private group is price action course within 7 hours content, 1 day you can complete. Stop loss hunting, 4 hours content you can complete. After completing, you can't keep sitting and revising. You just have to watch it like a movie so that you get basic understanding as to how I look at the market. Once you get that update, once you understand those logic, then you will join the group. Hardly you take within 1 or 2 days, you finish all the course, you join the group, and then 1 month freely you keep looking at all the updates which I give, check all my historical update. Only then you can relate how I am looking at the market and the setups, concept, strategies, what I thought in now price action course, stop loss hunting course, how I am implementing that in the live market. To get that understanding, you have to do that. Okay, learning as well as watching, both has to be done simultaneously. Okay, 1 month, there is nothing for you to revise in the course for 1 month. You have to just watch it like a movie, and then you have to come back, join the group, and then whenever you want, you can go and revise the content, right? You have lifetime access. Entered BTC, missed Ethereum. This one is creating confusion near cost to cost zone only it is. As it gives a closing below the zone. So pull back. But resistance is acting as support, traders. That's the concern. Okay, the stop loss market took very small, around $20. Last night we made $90-$100. Now since this zone is acting as support, is a resistance is acting as support, randomly let's not look into trade. Later if we get any movement, we will consider. Gold also today resistance zone, nice fall from this zone. Gave a pullback, again it respected the resistance. So now space to move towards the upside. It's gone above the resistance zone. Price action is that is enough. To add something to that only, we have made stop loss hunting course. Once a person understand both the concept, things will be a bit better. We have to combine both price action, stop loss hunting to get better results. Now our support is acting as resistance is acting as support. So now I can't enter here. Support. This only would have been better. This one has space to move up till 20570, 20570. Stop loss 2 points is same kind of situation I'm coming across. I'll wait traders until and again one conviction I have to get to look for the next trade. I'll wait. If I get one opportunity, fine. If not, I will share the next setup after 30 minutes in our crypto community group. If you wish to join the crypto community group, you can do that by opening account with Delta Exchange. So this setup was shared in the group. This setup also was shared in the group. BTC, the reversal zone, all of these things were shared in the group today morning itself, right? These levels you can see. This level was shared. I said market is come here in Seoul. If you want, trail your stop loss to maximum for safe traders. Okay, safe traders, they would have captured around $100-$120 if they had entered here. Who held on along with us, they would have captured bigger movement up to the target also. Ethereum, this setup was shared. What time? Around 3:45. So crypto only was better for me today. All these levels and all was shared in morning. The resistance area and this one, all of these things. So open account with Delta Exchange using the link what is there in the pinned comment and then reach out to us. Then we will add you to the group. Who already have account with Delta Exchange, difficult sir. Around 83 people watching the live stream, only 34 likes. Support the channel traders by liking the video. Sometimes you tend to forget also. Thank you. We'll look forward for your post in crypto group. Okay sir, bye, take care. Bro, why did you stop option 9:30 AM strategy? It was very helpful. See, the problem is the setup what I take, right? Mostly all these years I'm used to price action stop loss hunting. So based on that, when I take in that one only based on premium I have to do. In this I have to do only based on chart. Either one thing at a time only I can do. If I have to support my course students or things like that, I can't speak about 9:30 AM strategy there. I have to speak to them about the price action stop loss hunting strategy itself, right? So it was very contradicting. Now some people, if I say, okay, do you do paper trading for 30 days? See, 5 days I've made the trade, 2 days profit, 2 days we could have done trailing stop loss also, but we reduced I kept it cost to cost, held on to the trade. So as per my understanding, that's a good profitable trade for those people who do not want to break their head. I like breaking my head. Okay, that's why too much into charts and everything I will keep looking at. That is what I get, I enjoy doing. But some people, they're not in that mindset because of the daily schedule, work schedule, things like that. They're not able to do. Sir, roughly how long do you spend every day looking at Nifty? And usually Nifty, Bank Nifty from 9, not 9, around 8:45 just to get an understanding. I'll start looking at the chart. So it might go up to 12:30. After that, I'll keep walking around and things like that. So that's how I spend my time. Crypto market, the setups, because I'll be looking at Indian market, whatever setup it is there, support resistance level is there, I will share in the group. And my spouse has taken responsibility for her to this one, take the trades based on those setup. Anyways, for her it is better. She's a bit free. She can take trades based on all the setups what I share related to crypto. Indian market, I will be taking trades. She just does everything in the backend in her account. Do you have any other strategy apart from 9:30? You learn stop loss hunting strategy, sir. It might be really helpful. There are many strategies in this one. The problem with many people is they don't stick to one strategy. Still 9:30 AM strategy, 30 days also not over. 30 days you don't even have the report data. Simply you want to jump into one more. Any entry fee ready to pay it, let me know. Stop. You can download our apps. In our app you will find the course price action stop loss. Just check it out. In this video description only you will have app download link. You can check it out there. For crypto group, I want to keep this as a community. I don't want to charge anything for this. So only as of now the method that we have kept is people who open account with Delta using our link, we give them access. About joining crypto group, that's what I said. You have to open account. If you already have an account, as of now we don't have any other option at this point of time. This market is just holding on to the upper level, not giving any nice entry setup. Soul is corrected, seller zone, 2% correction. Previously this was support. Once it broke, this became resistance. Again, when it breaks, this becomes support. So if it corrects also, next it has liquidity up to this zone, Ethereum. After getting the liquidity also, this BTC is holding on to the upper level. See, that is the problem I have. That I understand. Support zone also is there. So that also I've factored in. Based on that, again, how long can I wait for the next reversal? Slowly people are adding some positions. This is 12,190. That's too far. Too much volume is not there. 11,300 to 500. What's that? 400 zone. I'll wait for 2-3 minutes. If I get the setup, fine. If not, I'll update in the group after I find any interesting setup. One mistake what I did was, before market going below the support only, I had taken the entry based on the liquidation area. It's holding on to the liquidation area again. Same mistake if I do. Okay. If I have to take one trade, again the support zone only we have. Again, if I have to take a risk, I have to take around 400 points at this zone, but BTC is holding on to the support, so here I cannot trade. And Ethereum is kind of indecision between the from a recent upper zone, recent upper zone, lower zone. It's trading in between. So here again, if it forms a bullish flag pattern and I take a bearish trade now, before if I would have taken, okay, I would have trailed the stop loss, it would have been cost to cost. If I get the moment, fine. Now at the zone again, in this flag pattern, anything can happen, so better to wait. And in Solana, if I see, this one has space to move up to this zone. After this zone, expectation is it will correct, but if it corrects, one issue which I have is my support zone. Once resistance break, this will act as support. No, that is the thing. See, basically I'm looking at here, this is the left shoulder, this is the high head. Market is trying to form a right shoulder kind of thing, and it's giving pullback here only. At least little bit more if it had come, then maybe okay, we would have thought about it will go up to the liquidity, we'll try to grab that. Considering this area as a resistance, people would have entered, the stop loss will be on top to hunt the stop loss. Market would move up from upper level, I might exit from the position. Like that's something I could have planned. Now though it is just near the resistance, here liquidity is there near resistance. If I enter for liquidity, if it goes, I have to give stop loss. Like this, both the side setup confusion is there. No, that is why I'm kind of avoiding at this point of time. What we will do, I will take some time from the market, where price action stop loss hunting works better. See, in Indian market I've seen it working very well. Okay, and crypto market, I've been initially, for me it would have been a bit confusing as to how to implement that, because here too much of liquidity will be there and fluctuations will be there. How to understand stop loss hunting, all those things took a bit of time. Now I'm getting a hang of it. Maybe by end of this December, I will significantly increase the success rate in crypto market also. That's my expectation. And those levels also more better I can find as my expectation. Now this is just going. As of now, nothing is interesting for me. Both the side setups are forming. I don't want to create pressure for myself also and put you guys also into trouble. Again, if I find any interesting setup, I'll share in the group. Okay. Thank you everyone for participating in the live stream. Please like the live stream before you close this. Okay. It helps us to, it keeps us motivated to make regular content for you guys. Okay. Thank you everyone for participating. Good night. Take care. Further update, anything, I'll let you know in the crypto community group. Bye traders. Good night.